Live. Woo! Share a beer 288, bro. Hey, what's up, Mark?
Hey Joe, how's it going?
Oh man, it's going, brother. I didn't have a real quick chance to put this salad together. I'm trying to eat a little more. A buddy of mine's been harping on me to eat more vegetables during the week.
Mm-hmm. That's not a bad thing.
hmm So I'm trying to take his advice this week, and I'm trying to eat more. You know, um, not going full vegan, man, not full pinky out, that's for sure. But just
Oh
trying to eat,
no, definitely not. You can't do
just
that.
trying to eat more vegetables. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yep. Yeah, that's always a challenge. I mean, we pretty much eat almost a paleo diet for the most part. We don't eat a lot of grains, other than, of course, this stuff. Got to make exceptions. But we don't eat a lot of bread or pasta too much, but you don't eat a lot of just unprocessed, kind of shop the perimeter of the store type food, so meat, eggs, veggies, a little bit of fruit, that type of stuff. But the vegetables it's always a challenge to get that stuff in. So it's always a challenge.
yeah, I'm sorry, I'm like I literally just woke up and started
Look,
pushing
a hell of a lot better than I do when I first wake up. A lot better than I do when I first wake up.
here. Hey, John, how you doing, bro?
Hey, John, how you doing, bro?
Can you hear me okay, yeah?
I can. It's kind of
Yeah, you're
scary, man.
kind of dark.
Your silhouette looks just like me.
Looks just like me.
Yeah, I'm like a Joe D tribute act.
He does, man. That is weird.
Man, that is weird.
Yeah.
Well,
Are you my father?
I know. No, I'm not your father. At best, I can maybe be your brother. But that is bizarre, man. I haven't talked to someone that actually. Hey, look at that. He with his lighting, he looks like me there.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec. There's me.
Whoa, that's even scarier, bro.
Yeah, you're scarier, bro. See, I was gonna say much better looking than Joe.
Right on. Well, hey, well, where are you at, John?
I'm at home. I'm in Dublin. I just came home from work,
Oh, right on.
from the pub, so yeah.
Oh, you work in a pub.
Yeah, I'm a barman.
Oh,
I
right on.
guess what I'm drinking?
Guinness.
Coors.
Oh. There you go.
That's hilarious, man.
The silver bullet.
Yeah, it's the only thing I had left in the fridge, so what can you do?
Yeah.
Right on. Now, is Coors and Budweiser and stuff just as cheap over there? Like, is it like just some of the most inexpensive beer you can buy?
Well, how cheap is it in Arizona?
What was
Like
that?
in Dublin, it's fairly cheap.
Oh, okay.
Bud Light wouldn't be a big seller, but Budweiser, Coors, Miller, Corona, Molson, they'd be quite cheap over here,
Mm-hmm.
But
Now,
you'd probably spend about in a bar in the city centre, you'd probably spend about €5 for a bottle of beer,
Oh, for one
which would
bottle.
be about
7.
yeah. So that would be around $6 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Maybe it's not that cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That is not cheap
Wow.
at all. Yeah.
But at the same time, we've got a good selection of Founders and Sierra Nevada and stuff from Brooklyn. So we've got a good selection of American craft beers as well. So
That's
Right
good.
on. And what is one of those per bottle?
well, you could pick up a bottle of actually you could pick up a can of Founders Centennial for about €3.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's even better. Heck, I'd rather have that than the
Yeah.
Coors.
Yeah, and it's fresher as well, so you can't argue with that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay extra for the stale stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm stuck with the fresh can of Coors. You know.
What's the date on that can?
You
I'm
know.
kind of curious.
God. It doesn't say. Actually, sorry. 1 second there. The 9th, 2015.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it expires of the 7th month of 2015.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
a fresh beer.
Yeah, it's still shit.
Yeah, it's actually not too. Wow. So, what's some of the popular beers in Dublin? Like, would it be just strictly local from Dublin, or would it be something made in Ireland or where?
Well, the pub where I work, you know, we'd obviously sell a lot of Guinness, and the Guinness is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I mean, I was recently in New York, and I was in a couple of Irish bars, and you know, the Guinness over there, it's an okay stout, but then you have Guinness over here, and angels will come down and sing to you. It's that good.
See, that's kind of like if you have Coors Light here. It's kind of the same thing.
I don't know if we have a beer where angels will come down and sing on you, man. That is sweet. That's interesting.
Well, look, it's definitely not a Limerita.
Yeah.
No, it's not Limerita.
It's not
No.
premium enough for. It's not premium enough quite.
God himself comes down and delivers Limerita.
Yeah. Yeah.
But to answer your question, we would sell a lot of Guinness, we would sell a lot of Smithwick's, and we would sell a lot of Heineken. And that's it, basically, you know. Yeah. Heineken is a big beer over here.
Wow. That's
And actually, Budweiser is a big beer, but it's the red and white can as opposed to the Bud Light.
yeah, the red can, yeah.
That's what's big over here, you know.
That's pretty interesting, man.
Bud Light's huge in the States.
Yeah.
No.
They both are, but I mean, Bud Light outsells it, yeah.
Now, how much does a Guinness go for in Dublin? Is it less than a Coors Light?
It depends on the.
Breaking up a little bit, Jim.
I don't hear him at all.
No.
Yeah, he froze on just the picture there. Hey, Brendan, well, what are you drinking, man?
I'm having a Sailor Adams Boston Lager, really the craft beer classic. In order to really get more classic, you almost have to go to Anchor Steam. So, and proper glassware, by the way.
Yes, there it is. That's a good glass.
Yeah. What about you guys? What are you drinking?
Left-hand Sawtooth Ale.
Oh.
And then I've got one from the basement I'm going to open up here in a little bit. This is just my preview beer, my warm-up beer. Hey, look at that! That's Greg.
It is Greg.
Yes.
Live and in person, man. How are you doing, man? Back from this trip and everything settled in?
2-month trip.
Yeah.
Went around the world. Loved it. Glad to be home.
Yeah.
36 days, 8,720 miles.
Wow, man.
Ooh.
And like 2 oil changes. Did you change oil twice in the bike during that period?
I changed it before I left, and I changed it in California.
Okay.
I changed it before I left, and I changed it in California.
Okay. That's good. Okay. Well, cool. Yeah, I followed. You know, I didn't look every day on Facebook, but you had some good images there, good pictures. Good images. Good pictures.
Yep. I did a little. That was all from my cell phone. And she was on the back with her camera. And when I got back, I did a little montage, a little slideshow, if you will. And she had over 1,600 pictures.
Okay.
And I deleted the bad ones and put all those together. It's all on my timeline if anybody wants to take a look at it.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that. I haven't looked at your timeline in a couple of weeks, but I'll take a look
Hey,
at it.
Don, is there any way you could put on headphones or something? We're getting just an awful lot
Yeah,
of
a lot of echo.
Feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have your
Give
sound
me one
go through
second.
your headphones. That'd be.
I'm reviewing the Sculpin Grapefruit IPA.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Greg, I didn't catch that.
The Sculpin Grapefruit IPA.
Oh,
I've had the regular Sculpin, but I haven't done the grapefruit. So a friend of mine in California sent me some beers, and that was one of them. So I'm actually in the process of reviewing it. So when I get down to the bottom, I'm gonna have to run in there and do the final chug and stuff. So, but I hadn't been on in a while. I thought I'd jump on and say hi and talk to you guys in about 6-8 weeks.
Yeah, it's good to have you back. Did they actually add grapefruit to that beer?
Yes, they did.
Oh, okay.
they
So
did.
it's just not an overloaded cascade. They actually put real grapefruit in it, huh?
Exactly. Natural grapefruit flavorings is what it says on the bottle.
so
Cool.
what are you picking it up?
Yes. Yes. It's definitely got a grapefruit influence. There's a lot of tropical notes, a little bit of orange, tangerine, pine. Very tasty IPA. Very, very tasty. I've not had a bad beer from Ballast Point. They got it going on out there.
They do good stuff, yeah.
Yes, they do.
We started getting most of their line here too, so it's nice. Tends to be a little on the pricey end, but it's good beer.
Not available. Well, this one's not. I haven't seen this one here, but they're
Sculpin.
Fisheye and Sculpin and their run of the mill stuff is available here.
Yeah,
If
the
you
regular.
go-
That's all we get. We don't get any of the specialty stuff. We get their year round, kind of baseline beers. Yeah, which are all good.
Yes, they are.
The grapefruit beers, there's so many of them, you could almost make a style out of grapefruit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could almost just make a separate grapefruit category of beers, right?
Well, this guy that sent me this one, he actually owns a beer store in California, and if any of y'all are interested in getting some stuff from, especially Mark, you can get some of the stuff from out there. It's excuse me. He has a store there. It's called Serve All Liquors, but you go to the website, it's craftcity.com. And what I like about that website is it has the Beer Advocate and Rate Beer ratings for most of the beers that he sells. So you get a little reference while you're shopping of what other people think.
Okay, cool. I wrote it down. Yeah, take a look at it.
And he ships beers out, so he's real reasonable on the shipping. So check it out if you want to get some stuff that's not available in your area that's available out there.
Mm-hmm.
I know Joe D can probably get most of the stuff that comes from California.
Yeah.
Us guys on the East Coast like me and you, we're kind of limited at what we get sent out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his site now. It's pretty good selection on here. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think he said he had like 1,500 in stock. So I mean, he's got quite a few beers.
He's got a deal on here, which is pretty cool. It sounds pricey, but on orders over $250, he'll do free shipping.
Oh.
It's a lot of beer, but it does depend on what you buy.
I guess I won't be getting free shipping, but yeah.
Me neither. I don't get free shipping either, so.
I'm not dropping 3 Benjamins on a couple boxes of beer, but
And that's to California. It looks like that's to California residents. But still, man, I mean, it doesn't take that much freaking beer to make $200.
He told me he actually charges whatever they charge him to ship it. He doesn't make anything on shipping.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not gouging you on the shipping. Whatever FedEx charges him, that's what he charges you.
Yeah, it looks like he's using FedEx, man. Yeah, and you're right. He's got Beer Advocate and Rate Beer ratings on here. So
Yeah,
yeah.
for each beer. So it's a nice guidelines. You can't always go by that, but it just
Mm-hmm.
gives you an idea of what other people are thinking about the beer you're looking at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll give them we're giving them a great plug here. Nice, simple website, craftcity.com. Phone number 619-715-8973. He says he has over 1,500 craft beers in stock, so
That's pretty good.
I
that's
got
a
a couple
damn good
bottles, ain't it?
selection. Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
a few. He's got a few. But it's just from looking at, you know, going through really quick. I mean, he's got some pretty decent prices. So yeah, you would get, quite a selection for 250. I don't know how high you'd have to go in order to get free shipping out of California, but um,
Just give him a ring and see what he'll do.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Never hurts to ask.
Yeah, exactly.
Say, oh, we're a friend of Greg, and it says, well, then you got to do $500, man, to get free shipping.
yeah.
Greg? Oh,
Ouch.
no. That's cool. I'll check out the site.
Yeah, and it helps that it's super simple. Just craftcity.com. That helps, man.
Yeah.
That helps a lot. That makes it
Yeah.
easy to remember. You know what I'm saying? You can go on there, order
Mhm.
stuff, and it's super simple.
Yeah, check them out before the rest of California burns to the ground.
Yeah.
Man, it's super dry out there. You would not
Yeah.
believe. When I was out there, it was. I mean, a lot of the places, the water shortage is so bad. They had porta johns set up, and they had the water cut off in the bathrooms. They didn't have inside bathrooms. You had to go outside and use the porta potty.
Yeah, that's how it was in New Mexico, man.
Mhm.
New Mexico had, along with West Texas, had one of the worst droughts in the country, man. I mean, it was bad.
I mean, when we went to Hoover Dam and Lake Mead, it was unbelievable how far down the water level was. I'm actually surprised it was reaching the intakes.
Mhm.
It gets down below there, they're going to be hurting out there for electricity and stuff because they'll stop generating.
hmm Well, that I know that we're just now getting the storm right now again here in Phoenix, but um, yeah, they're still in a drought here as well.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Not quite as bad as California though, yeah, because I
Yeah,
do.
you had that 8 feet of rain last week, right?
I know. Yeah,
And then they got that hurricane coming in though, so you might get a little bit off of that.
Mhm.
yeah, no, we're.
Too far in.
Well, as I was coming back into Phoenix last night, I got poured on, man, but apparently it didn't hit Phoenix, but it darn sure hit west of here because I was, that's when I was coming back in. But yeah, I go to Eastern California every night, so I do see it, but it's yeah, we all could use some rain out here in the desert.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was gone, they said it rained here just about every day. When I left, the grass was dead. When I come back, it's just as green as it can be. All my friends said, you need to go out of town more often.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you leaving the Indian rain dance there, huh?
Yeah, and it was cool 70s and low 80s while I was gone, and as soon as I got back, it got back up in the 90s. But it's cool back off now. It's rather
Yeah.
pleasant.
Yeah, we're in the transition season now. About mid-September is when the switch gets turned, and we get nice fall weather usually. So.
Yeah, must be in the 70, right around 70 all week. So I'm looking forward to that.
Hey, Brandon, what are you drinking, brother?
Uh,
Oh, did we
having
already?
yeah, Southern
Yeah.
Boston Lager.
That's right. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Barrett disappeared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Okay.
And
All right.
John, thanks for putting on the earphones, man.
Yeah, it works very good. Much better.
Better.
Captain
Here is
Cocoa Black IPA.
My
How hard
beer
is
from
number
the
10?
cellar. 2000, number 10. This is done. I think it came out in like February or March 2010. So we'll see. It's like 4.5 years old.
What's the ABV on it?
7.5.
Ooh,
7.5.
That's rubbing a little off
Nice.
the hoppiness by now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Probably be a malt bomb.
Probably. We'll
A
find
black
out.
malt bomb.
Yeah. Well, let's pour it and see what we got. Oh yeah, it's got the color of a porter, basically. And look at that, still some good carbonation, so we're good there. So that's
a nice glass.
looking beer. Yeah, looks like a Guinness, doesn't it, John? Not quite as dark as a Guinness. But
Yeah.
there's no angels coming down now.
There's
Let's
no
see.
angels.
No,
I
no,
poured that beer. I did not see one single angel.
Ooh,
no.
I'm still getting a lot of hop aroma.
Really?
That's surprising.
I'm getting the black IPAs to me a lot of times have like a licorice kind of hop aroma, and I'm still getting that. I'm still getting a pretty prominent like black licorice, and then I don't know, yeah, just a real dark roasty malt. Falls apart a little bit on the taste. The aroma's there. It still smells very good. The taste is okay, but it doesn't taste like it smells. You know, a lot of times when this beer was fresh, it was a really good, smelled great, and tasted, just like it smelled. This is.
Hops have faded a little bit, probably.
Yeah, but it's not a malt bomb. It's not flat. It's not bad tasting. It's a little too dry, and it wasn't as dry fresh.
Right.
It's dried out a little bit. It's still very drinkable, but the aroma is.
Have you had it refrigerated the whole time, or has it been in the closet, or what?
It was sitting in the corner of the basement, so.
It may have fermented out a little bit more.
Yeah, it might have.
You know what it is, Mark? It didn't like the corner, man.
It's
You know?
probably that. Yeah.
Don't
If you
put
would
Bane
just
in the
put
corner.
it in the middle of the room or something with all
Yeah,
the other beers,
that's
but you put that
yeah.
one in the corner, and it was
It
like,
got
F
pissed.
you, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It's still pretty good. I'd still give it. It's like a solid 3 mug for me. Not a. I think I gave this like a 4 or something like that. I mean, it's a good beer. It's better than average, but it's lost a little bit in 4 years.
Yeah,
I mean, an IPA is a little bit of a stretch to go 4.5 years.
It's kind of an honorary beer, isn't it? I mean, the beer gives itself a 10. What's up with that?
Yeah, well, it's got attitude.
Yeah, I
The
say
beer
we
with
get
attitude.
Adrian Peterson all over that beer, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Teach you a lesson.
Oh man.
We got Adrian Peterson that beer, dude. Give it a nice little Southern discipline, man.
Oh yeah. Let's switch the subject.
Whoa, nice.
In other news,
I am having a Arizona's finest purified drinking water here.
Oh, okay. That's more
with-
tap water, refrigerated tap water, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
And it's got the lid is kind of frosted to symbolize the hard water, and and,
You're getting your minerals. Come on.
and it's the Dasani pineapple coconut drops.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
As you drop them in, since it's Dasani, you have to hold pinky up
Yeah, you do. Definitely.
and lightly flick with index finger at the same time. That's how foo-foo these drops are. Not only do you have to hold pinky up, but you have to lightly tap.
Oh, you've got that technique down, Joe.
Yeah,
I don't
that's a
know.
coordinated effort there, isn't it?
You know why? Because I've been watching a lot of Family Guy. You remember that episode where Stewie has Brian lightly rub his tail with his index finger and his thumb?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Freaking great. And he's all.
I'll tell you when to stop.
That was freaking great. Oh man. Oh, I need to be watching the yeah, giggity. You know what? I didn't realize that there was a sign. I didn't realize that Kramer said giggity every once in a while. I did not realize that.
Yes, he did. Every once in a while, he would say giggity.
Every once in a while
Really?
he would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did not. I have to
Wow.
watch the. I have to watch the Q&A. And you know what? We've been getting a lot of comments in YouTube. Wow, there's a bunch of comments over here.
That's good.
I like turtles. Huh?
Oh, that's good.
Where did that come from? You know what? There's someone over here. No, mentioning turtles. I swear to God, there's someone over here that they're doing research on these turtles and all this stuff, right? And they found one of their turtles shot. Like someone went up and shot the turtle.
Oh man.
They're literally investigating who shot the turtle. And they've gotten people to donate, for like a ransom or whatever, reward.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're up to $2,500, man, for information on this turtle. That's information.
Why would anybody shoot a turtle? Come
I
on.
swear, right? Like it is kind of stupid. They showed the shot turtle, poor dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, they showed the. I mean, it was a big hole in that darn turtle shell too.
Yeah. Yeah, turtle shell isn't going to stop. Was it a 12 gauge or was it a rifle?
It looked like some kind of like handgun or something.
Okay, yeah. 9mm. Turtle shell ain't going to stop a 9mm,
Yeah.
that's for sure. Hollow point especially, and you're just, yeah.
Yeah. What is this? Let me see here. Oh yeah, Earl says, "What's up to Greg? Long time no
Yeah.
see."
Howdy,
Big
howdy.
adventure.
He was on his He was on his Instead of Pee-wee's great adventure, it was Greg's
Good.
great adventure.
Now, how many new beers did you try during the trip, Greg?
Woo!
Probably 10 or so, maybe 15.
Yeah. I was going to
Wow.
say.
I
It's
thought
not that many, but you've reviewed pretty much every beer that exists. So an extra 10 is pretty good.
Yeah, it's hard to find along the way something that I hadn't had already, so yeah.
He's pretty much reviewed every beer at craftcity.com.
Yeah.
Not quite. Working on it, though.
Did you find a lot of like little tiny nano breweries popping up in all the towns you went to? Ones that like Zach is doing, like 1-barrel breweries and that type of thing.
There were a few, yeah.
Yeah.
I got lucky. We stayed at one motel. I can't remember where it was, and there was a brewery right behind the motel.
Cool.
So we went and had dinner there and sampled some of their beers, and
Mm-hmm.
it was very pleasant. Nexus was the name of it. Nexus Brewery.
All right.
You went to Nexus
Hey,
Brewery?
Greg.
Are you serious? In Albuquerque?
Yeah.
Did you really? How'd you like it?
I loved it. Great
Yeah.
food. Great
Nexus.
food.
Yeah. That's where we went, Joe, isn't it?
It is, absolutely.
It was very good food and good beer too.
Mhm.
I actually brought a glass while I was there and brought it back for the collection.
Cool.
Yeah, I actually personally love Nexus Brewery. The owner is super cool. If he was there, he would have sat down with you and talked.
Oh, he wasn't there. I mean, and I told the guy, the server, who it was and what I did, and they were just, they were super excited that I was there. I don't know if they'd heard of me before, but he said the brewer wasn't there, and we had dinner and everything, and the food was awesome. I mean,
Yeah, food was really good.
Great, yeah.
You sit out at the picnic tables? Outside?
We were outside on the deck, yeah.
All right. Woo.
Awesome, man. That is cool, Brian.
Yeah,
Greg.
that's a good brewery. I enjoyed that.
Mm.
Yeah, we were staying at the motel right beside of it there, the Best Western, so we just
Mhm.
walked right around over to it and had a large time.
What about did you get to Trauma across the way?
No.
Hmm.
We were there for one night and just happened to, when we checked in, and said, there's a brewery right behind there. We got to check that out. So that's where we headed off to.
The river's like literally across the bridge on the other side of 25. I mean, it's like it was probably a quarter mile away.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and they're pretty good. They're pretty good local brew pub.
Yeah.
They'd
Yeah.
be
We
good.
were only there for one day, so I hit the one, and we didn't get there till right at, it was probably 6:30, 7 o'clock when we
Yeah.
got to the motel.
Nexus is
Yeah, no, that was real convenient, and then that is literally one more block away from where I used to work. And yeah, like Mark said, it's across the interstate from Chama, which is a darn good brewery as well.
Yeah.
That
Nice.
that whole little area is starting to become like a little brewery area. There's a few others that are what would you call it? Kind of just east of there as well, kind of southeast of there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool, man. That you went to Nexus. That is one of the little sweetheart breweries of at least to me of Albuquerque. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the biggest problem with our trip, the other couple that went with me, they are not into craft beers. They are Miller Lite drinkers, and it was really hard for me to get away to do that kind of thing. So the next trip that I take, either the people that go with me are going to be craft beer drinkers, or me and the wife are going to go by ourselves.
You didn't
So
convert them? You weren't able to convert them?
yeah,
They're idiots. There's the glass.
awesome. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it.
Yeah. They've got a great logo, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That
yeah,
I remember
was-
you mentioning that before you left. So you weren't able to like just kind of meet up in the beginning and then split up and all that.
the,
You spent the
the
whole
only
time.
place we split up was in Bakersfield. We left and went down to Bakersfield and met not one of my subscribers, Leandro, and his wife, and a friend of his that runs a beer store. And we went over to Lengthwise Brewery, and then we went up in the mountains to Kern River Brewery, and they were. Oh, it was a long ride. It was about an hour and a half one way up to there.
Okay.
About the
As a matter
only
of fact,
thing that I know
Leandro
of.
sent me a couple of the Kern River Brewery beers in a bottle. It's got the beer mail yesterday.
Yeah, Bakersfield. There's I know that they make a lot of Lay's potato chips. I've hauled a lot of potatoes
Yeah.
to that plant over there in Bakersfield.
Yeah, that's right at the bottom. That's at the south end of the Central Valley. So that's like farming mecca there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a lot. I mean, California grows a lot of food. I mean, everywhere we went, they were irrigating everything from oranges and oh man, everything. I mean, there was so much growing out there.
Mhm.
Hey,
Hey, Zach.
there's Zach. Hey, Zach, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. How you guys doing?
Doing well.
Hey, glad
Looks like
you
you're
could jump
driving,
in,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a crazy few weeks, so I haven't been able to make it a little bit.
Yeah, that's okay.
So how's things going over there at the brewery, man?
They're really good. Just gearing up for Denver Beer Week and Great American Beer Festival.
That's right.
We're only 2 weeks away, so I'm out delivering kegs today right now. So
God, that is unreal. It's already freaking
Yeah.
American
The
Beer
end of
Festival.
September.
Wow, I didn't.
Yeah.
God, that is just fast. I mean, it just seems like we were just talking about it last year.
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah, I'm distributing my first 2 kegs to bars today.
Cool.
So
Man,
that's
that's gotta
a
be
big.
exciting. At Denver Beer Week, that just sounds like really. I mean, isn't it always Beer Week over there? I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of
Every day, every week's beer week in Colorado. Come on.
yeah.
We're going to do our next Saturday is our first festival ever. So we're doing a Fresh Hop Festival at Falling Rock Tap House next week.
Oh, cool.
So it'll be cool. We're taking Colorado Organic Cascade or Nugget hopped pale ale. It's about 12 pounds of hops per barrel.
Ooh.
And then we're taking a fresh hopped Imperial Stout to that.
Nice.
That is cool. So, which kegs? What are your first 2 kegs that are going to bars? Which one is it?
We just dropped off one of our red ales to Black Sky Brewery,
Okay.
and then I'm on my way to drop off a lemon IPA keg to High Plains Tap House.
Ooh, a
Lemon IPA.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that sounds good, man. It does.
I'll be there in 2 hours, man. Don't-
tasty. It's one of our summer seasonals, but one of the more popular ones. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds so refreshing, so good right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. That does sound really good. I mean, um, and you know what? The reds are really popular, right? Red ales are really
Oh, yeah.
popular right now.
Yeah.
Really.
I like that.
today's just been crazy. This morning, we've been doing chili beer, their hatch chili, New Mexico hatch chili. So I get all those fresh and I've been smoking them. So every morning I get up and it turns out to be about 70 chilies per barrel. So I smoke the hatch chilies and we throw them in the beer. Today we're doing a 2-barrel batch of it. To a tequila.
Nice. I'll be right back, guys.
I think
70 chilies per batch. That's pretty intense.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's a lot of chilies, but it's mild, medium, hot, and extra hot, and I stick a couple of jalapenos.
Okay. Yeah, just toss in a couple jalapenos for good measure.
Just in case. You know
Yeah,
what
just
I'm
in
saying?
case. So do you get a little
So
bit of
that's-
burn? Are you trying to get just a little bit of burn at the back of the throat? Is that what you're trying to get?
Yeah, it's just enough. It tastes like New Mexico chili should.
Okay.
Oh, right on, man. Oh,
That's
It's
what
really tasty. It's a smoky amber ale that we do, and we're gonna age it in a I just fresh tequila barrel from Mexico. So we're aging it in that for a month, and then we're gonna debut it on the 16th of November. We're gonna tap the tequila barrel aged hatch chili. We're doing a chili cook-off.
Oh. Man. I'm going to Travelocity. I'm going to see how much airfare is to Denver on the 14th
Where,
of
man?
November.
Oh my God! I'm going to go over there. I'm gonna have to plan a trip to go over there, Travelocity, and then hope that the Angels will carry me to Dublin and have beers over there.
Yeah. I mean,
Guinness.
I think Phoenix to Denver,
Yeah.
Denver to Dublin, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Chilies all
Yeah,
morning.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw myself underneath the Guinness tap and just pull. There's no.
Excellent.
That's the proper pour.
Yeah.
Now I'm
That's the
deliver
official
this last
proper pour.
keg, and then I'm going home. I've got 80 pounds of pumpkin smoking right now, and then I've got to smoke 25 pounds worth of grain tonight too.
Ooh, sounds like a pumpkin ale's coming down the pike, huh?
Yeah.
Pumpkin porter on Thursday.
Oh.
Which means that'll be available, like mid-October?
Yeah, probably mid-October.
This guy, this is just bullshit. This guy is just pure beer porn at this point.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
You notice you have not seen my hands. You have not seen them. That is wrong.
Yeah. Zach is the king of beer porn here.
Yeah, it was just.
He's always got something new.
Zach
He's
Darren
always smoking stuff too. He's smoking chilies. He's smoking pumpkins. He's
Smoking chilies and oh my God, man.
Owning a brewery, my beer intake has went through the roof.
yeah.
Oh my God, dude, and good beer too. I could just imagine just from the one beer that I had, it was that good. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same recipe that we're going to put the pumpkin porter on. So that same beer that you guys had, just imagine that was smoked pumpkin.
Okay, so you're gonna put the pumpkin in on that basic
Now,
recipe, huh?
What kind of smoke are you going with, Zach? Is it
Pumpkin is going to be smoked over mesquite,
Ooh,
and then the grain will be smoked over pecan.
ooh, nice,
Oh.
nice, yeah. So you're not going to be going for just more like a charcoaly smoke. You're going to be going for an actual kind of a sweet mesquite type of smoke.
Yeah, it's going to be a really fun beer. Because we'll ferment that on Belgian yeast.
Ooh.
It'll be a Belgian porter.
You know that pumpkin could even have kind of a meaty taste, right? I mean, it could. No.
Oh yeah, if you throw bacon on it.
Oh, there you go. Bacon, pumpkin, smoke, bacon, smoke, pumpkin.
No, I can't handle it anymore, man. Don't you stop. Stop.
Bacon.
Stop.
There you go. I think you need to do like 3 pounds of bacon with the pumpkin.
Right.
Smoke bacon pumpkin porter stuff. Yeah, that's a secret.
Oh my God, this guy could open up a beer sex line right there and just like describe stuff to people, man.
Hi, my name's Zach. What kind of beer do you want?
He thought the brewery was doing good. My
Mhm.
goodness, I mean, he.
My sex line would do a lot better, right?
$9.95 a minute to talk beer.
He could just describe his next beer he's brewing, and that would do it, man. Yeah, that's
Weird
hilarious.
sex line.
Oh my God. I mean, now we've got John in the room right now from Dublin, and he's an actual beer guy. What do you call it? We call it a bartender here, but what do you call it, John?
Just a barman.
Barman. Yeah, see, he's an official barman. See.
Yeah.
And even
I stand behind the bar and pour Guinness. That's what I do. And it's wonderful.
Between the both of them, you know what I'm saying? And even a true barman like John, we have not seen his hands since
Oh yeah, I mean
started
that's
describing. I mean,
Well, here's one hand.
yeah, just one at a time.
Here's the other.
Yeah. Oh, the other important question is because we do have one kilt wearer here, and he's not in the room right now, but he's
Yeah.
coming in and out. Now, do you wear a kilt at the same time?
No,
no,
not all the time.
not all the time. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, didn't Scotland vote on independence? Was that today or yesterday? Are they independent now?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah,
Mhm.
they're independent now. Yeah.
Oh, they are.
Really?
Ooh.
Last stop, so I gotta
believe
keep
so.
going.
Yeah.
All right. See
Okay,
you, Zach.
Zach. Hey, thanks for jumping in, buddy.
Appreciate it. See you later.
Wow, man. You know, one of these days, I swear to God, I am getting up there, and
Yeah.
man. Those are my two. I got to get back to Denver desperately, and I've got to get to Dublin. I swear to God, honestly, that's on the
Mhm.
bucket list, man. Dublin is
The
on
Denver
the
Dublin
list.
double. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Denver Dublin double.
Yeah.
I
And,
could
you
fly
know,
from Atlanta to Denver, Denver to Dublin. Oh, that's perfect. That's just a small detour. I'll do it.
You know what's hilarious?
Well,
With some of the airline specials, you could probably, in some cases, fly to Dublin cheaper.
Yeah, by going to Denver first.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll tell you what, man. You have to come to Dublin because Dublin is it's great for nightlife, but there's a good selection of craft beers from Ireland in Dublin. You know, there's a brewery called Galway Bay Brewing Company, and they've got a beautiful double hopped IPA called Of Foam and Fury, and it's 8.5%, and it'll knock you sideways.
Wow.
It's absolutely beautiful. Oh yeah, you gotta try it out. But
Wow.
I'm willing to do a trade off if one of you guys want to trade me some Dogfish Head or something like that. I'll send you some Irish craft beers. It won't be a problem at all.
Wow.
If
Yeah.
you're up for it.
The shipping would cost you a paycheck.
You'd have to drink a few bottles of that 8.5% to forget about how much you pay for shipping.
The shipping would be insane, man. Yeah, I know. I've
You're
had.
like, well, I was going to
Okay,
retire,
I'll tell you
but I did a beer trade with John, and now I have to work for the next 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah. When they
I'll tell you what, just come to Dublin, so.
Mm-hmm. That's the easier way.
They offer financing on beer shipping to Dublin. You know what I'm saying?
It's cheaper just to buy the plane fare to Dublin, really, than the shipping.
Probably. You know what? That's probably not far
Probably
off.
true.
I bet you could pay almost a one-way fare.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you. I would put money.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
And it would be a lot more fun too.
Let me go through a few of these Q&As here.
Yeah.
I've got Marvin. It says, okay, I'm from Jamaica where lager and stout beers are very common and not ale, Red Stripe, and Guinness. What's the difference in lager and ale? You want to take that, Mark?
Yeah, I'm going to say, because Zach isn't here, but I'm going to, lager uses a different yeast and it's fermented at a lower temperature. So you get a little bit, you tend to get a little bit.
It's at a cold temperature.
That type of thing. Ale is typically fermented at a little bit higher temperature and a little bit different yeast. But the main thing that lager gets a lot of times is just a really crisp carbonation, and you get a little bit different flavor as a result of that.
And then he wants to know what a good lager beer is for you guys. So what do you recommend, John?
What do I recommend?
The lager.
Coors Light. There we go. Silver bullet.
No brainer right there. Yeah, of course. Recommends a Coors Light.
Anything that's not in a green bottle. How about that?
Yeah. Oh,
that's
man.
my recommendation.
Yeah.
Anything not in a green bottle.
Yeah, dear God, yes.
Yeah, green or clear. You want brown or a can. Coors Light in a can tastes different than Coors Light in a bottle.
Yeah, it's fresher.
Yeah, it's fresher. Yes, and more crisper.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more premium, more crisp.
That's right. Closer to a Limerita, but not quite.
Not quite.
Yeah. It doesn't touch Limerita,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a different league altogether.
Yeah. Oh. Hey.
Thanks, Joe, for that recommendation, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
My bells will thank.
Yes. Once you go Limerita, you can't go back.
That's right.
Yeah.
So,
Unfortunately.
Bumfro says, mentioned this last week, but Q&A got cut off. Sierra Nevada has a great Vienna-style lager in their fall variety case. I don't even care for lager, but this one is excellent. And I haven't had that. Anybody had the variety case from Sierra Nevada?
No.
I haven't yet.
No. I've been trying to work through the cases I have now. I'm almost done with the. I finished the last two, so I got.
Okay, on to the next one. Got to get the Sierra Nevada variety case, Joe. That's your duty.
Yeah.
I'll try to buy one this weekend.
I have to say that my favorite lager would probably be the Brooklyn lager.
That is a good one. Now, do you guys get Victory?
Solid.
Do you get Victory Brewery there in Dublin, John? They're out of Pennsylvania.
No.
Okay. They make a really good, excellent Pilsner, Prima Pils. So if anybody's watching that wants a good, solid craft Pilsner, Victory Prima Pils is an excellent choice. So.
In terms of lagers, we've got Brooklyn Lager, and we've got Sam Adams.
Yep.
But the Sam Adams that we get is actually brewed. It's a contract brewery in England, Shepherd Name.
That's right. You know what? I heard about that. I remember that. Yeah.
Which is great because it's really fresh then. Yeah. Yep.
Whoa. What the?
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Oh.
His
His phone going off, I think.
He took the old beer porn seriously there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And then Wilbur says he likes turtles. So
okay, well, good.
Enough.
I do too.
Stop bashing turtles, man. I mean, just
stop shooting turtles.
Yeah, we need to stop shooting turtles and
right.
find the turtle. It's the mystery of the turtle murderer. We need to find. Honestly though, man, you do see that from time to time, and people just like randomly killing a turtle. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what? Why?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what did a turtle do to you, man? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they don't. I mean, you don't hear about like turtles harming anything, do you? I mean, they don't.
Well, snapping turtles, those things are vicious.
Yeah, snapping turtles, and then
I have had turtle soup made with snapping turtle, but that's okay because snapping turtles are vicious.
yeah, or
But not like the little box turtle, that you had as a pet as a kid. Come on, who could shoot Boxy the box turtle?
I know. Or
really?
Like you've seen people those huge turtles, like
Yeah.
you've seen it before where people
The
like,
tortoise or the sea turtles you see in the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah. You know that.
Barrick probably sees sea turtles when he goes to the Bahamas.
Yeah, he probably
he's
does.
He's going there in a few weeks.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he's gearing up for that one. And Earl Miller says, "Hey to Barrick."
Yep.
Oh,
I saw. You know what I saw in the store, Barrick? You probably. I don't know if you can hear us or not, but I saw. Was it Calic or whatever that Bahamian clear bottle beer is? I saw that in the store this last weekend. Should I buy it or not?
Or not.
Or not, probably.
Yeah. Should I or should I not? Yeah.
Should I save my money and buy a Lenrita?
Yeah. See, that you cannot go wrong there.
It's always a premium choice.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah, of course. We had Malt Liquor guy. He's back. Yeah, Malt Liquor. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, false. You know what? All that talk about that reminded me. This guy, Infringinator, said Foster's Australian for beer. All that talk about Guinness, and what gets me is he's not the only one. John's not the only one to say that they love Guinness over there. You know what I'm saying? And the Australians just don't like Foster's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, everything I've ever heard is that they don't even hardly sell it over there, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, it is weird because that's their supposed Australian beer and they won't drink it. And then you've got Guinness, which everybody in Ireland loves if it's brewed there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and it's just you know what I'm saying? Because Budweiser, once that kind of sold out, right, or kind of half bought or whatever you want to call it, like, you don't really call it an American beer anymore, but I don't know that people necessarily, they buy it, but I don't know that they love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they buy it just because it's cheap. And I did make a conscious effort to see how much a 6-pack, because I kind of judge beer that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look for Budweiser. What's the cost of a 6-pack of Bud in that area? Kind of gives me a gauge of what beer costs. You know what I'm saying? And it's $6.99 a 6 here, or $5.99 or $6.99. $6.99 6, I think.
Ours is like $6.49 to $6.79 for regular Budweiser.
Yeah, regular Bud. Yeah, just a 6-pack of the cans of Budweiser.
Yeah. And it's very easy for me to just pay the extra $2 and get a good craft beer for $8.50 to $9.
Heck, in some cases, in some cases, and just an extra $1, maybe $1.50,
or if I'm really cheap, I can just get under $3.50 and get like Natural Light. It's one extreme or the other.
Now, Marv wants to know what we think of Red Stripe. I'll get your opinion first, Mark, because
I haven't had that in a few years, and I probably won't have it again. So that's probably my opinion of Red Stripe.
Yeah, it just.
I guess it'd be fine, ice cold on a super hot day. I mean, that just fits the category of I just got done cutting the grass. It's 90 degrees. I'm sweating like a pig. I want a beer. Let's chug a Red Stripe. I mean, that's probably.
Red Stripe to me is like, it's like drinking a beer from the guy that finally picked all the bud from the weed. You know what I'm saying? And it's
like Tiger beer.
It's like drinking the beer from his shoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Tiger. Was that your favorite, Joe? Wasn't that your favorite?
Oh dear God, Tiger.
It's like
offends me.
Tiger beer. It's like that.
Like I should file a
Yeah,
lawsuit.
I hate Tiger beer.
Yeah.
Oh dear God! And I see people buy it, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, but then again, like John says, people buy Heineken too, and I don't get that. I don't get that
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, people go crazy for Heineken in Dublin. People go absolute batshit crazy for Heineken. You wouldn't believe it, you know. But the thing is, you would go to like an Indian restaurant in Dublin, and people would drink Cobra beer or Tiger beer, and they'll tell you it's a good beer, you know. A good beer to pair with your
because their
caramel.
mouth is burning from the curry that they had that was so incredibly hot that they can't taste anything.
Well, if they're drinking Cobra, how would they know good beer anyway?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Well, let me show you what I'm drinking now, guys. I'm reviewing this. This is freaking awesome.
The brewery.
Smoking wood.
Okay, and what smoke do they use? That's the hands above the
Easy,
table.
dude. Easy.
Smoked porter with what?
It is a smoked imperial rye porter aged in rye whiskey barrels, coming in at 13%.
Oh.
And it's done with beechwood and cherry wood smoked malt.
Ooh.
So how is it, Greg?
It is freaking awesome.
Uh,
You would think a 13% would be so boozy, and it did smell that way on the nose, but it is so sweet on the front and just the right amount of hops on the back end to make this awesome.
Cool.
This is a
hands above the table beer.
Yeah, that definitely is. Yeah.
This is probably the best beer that I've had from that brewery, the brewery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Because they are heavy into the sours, and I'm not so heavy into the sours.
Yeah, they do a lot of sours.
A lot of big sour guy. So is it very dry?
It's got such a nice sweetness on the front. It doesn't seem to be too dry. I just got it out of the fridge. It's around 40 degrees. I'm letting it warm up as I'm talking to y'all. So
yeah.
I'm blown away with it right now. I expected it to 13% to be just boozy.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see when you get that at like 55, 60 degrees what it tastes like. But it sounds like it's gonna hold up pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the nice caramelly
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of coffee, a little bit of vanilla, just a tad of chocolate.
You get
The whiskey on the nose is just blowing everything away when I first poured it because it's 13% and aged in whiskey barrels.
I would imagine if it warms up a little bit, that whiskey will get bigger, that caramel.
We'll get a little bigger. Yeah.
Even the alcohol could get a little bigger, you know, once it gets a few degrees warmer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's still, I mean, it sounds like it'll hold up really well, yeah.
13%.
Very nice. I'm very impressed with it so far.
Cool.
Orange County, California.
Yeah, you get through that bottle, it'll be time for a nap.
I'm not drinking it. I'm going to give half of it.
You got a 12-ounce bottle, right, Greg? Not a 22?
No, that's a big one.
750.
Yeah.
Oh!
That's a big one, man. You could tell it.
You'll be calling in a little late tomorrow, Greg.
No,
you own the business, you'll be like, I'm coming in at 10.
Homie, don't play that. I'll be there by 8 o'clock.
That's what I like to hear.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Hell or high water, you'll be there by 8.
Quickly.
Yeah, if I ain't there, ain't nobody there.
That's right.
And I don't make any money if ain't nobody there.
That's true.
So how many of you guys ordered the new iPhone?
No.
No.
I've still got another year. I might make the switch to iOS next year when my 2-year is up on the Samsung. I might do it, but we'll see.
I'm an Android fan. I'm not into it.
I'm liking the Android, so it'll take a lot.
I love my Android. I got the Note 2, and it's got the big. I mean, they just coming out with the big screen. I've had the Note 2 for 2 years. I've had the big screen for 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these poor guys have done the big screen wrong for so long already, and finally, I'm glad to see a phone come out with a big screen and do it right.
And you're doing the 6 Plus, right, Joe? Aren't you doing the 6 Plus?
I fully intend to, but my goodness. I mean, they were promising me shipping by Thanksgiving. So I was
Yeah,
like,
That's
what I heard.
Yeah.
I might as well just hold on to my money and go to the store and buy it by that time. You know
What
what I
have
mean?
you got? You got a five? You got an iPhone 5?
I still have a 4S.
Oh,
I have been waiting that I've had it 3 years. I've been waiting that long for to me what I considered a true upgrade. I didn't when the 5 came out, I was like, I didn't think that was a big enough screen. Yeah, because I wanted a truly big screen. You know what
yeah.
I didn't
The
know
older
like,
you get, the bigger the screen needs to be.
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Definitely an advantage to that.
You got one of them old people's phone, ain't you, boy? Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I wanted I'll be getting the 5.5, but yeah, it's just a matter of getting one, man. It's like,
Yeah.
jeez,
Might be a couple months. Yeah.
it's like, why even bother like announcing a release of the phone because it's not released if no one can get it.
Mhm.
So
Plus, that time you get it, as soon as it comes, they'll say iPhone 7 is coming out in March.
Mhm.
yeah, well, they more than likely will have another iPhone next year, but I mean, the upgrade will not be that significant. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I mean,
Normally, what they do
most
is they
phones
give you
every
a bunch of
10 weeks.
upgrades before they come out with the next version. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I won't. Yeah, this will be. I'll finally upgrade. Yeah, AT&T has been asking me for a year if I want to upgrade. So
Yeah.
finally, I'll take the leap. And also, other exciting news this week in photography is the new 7D Mark II, and that also is on my list. I am due for a
Oh.
new camera.
How much is that
Uh,
selling for now, Joe?
$17.99.
Ooh.
Is that a Nikon?
No,
Canon.
Canon. Is it a? It's
Canon.
still a crop sensor, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's still very much a crop sensor. It's still 7D, but
What
it
did they add?
they added a bunch of junk to this one. It's
Don't
got
tell me.
64 focus points
Mm.
as far as that, and it's got all this ultra tracking stuff that it does. I haven't really had that much of a chance to get too deep into the features. I know it has a some kind of new 20 megapixel sensor.
Okay.
Um,
They redid the sensor a little bit.
Yeah, they redid the sensor, so it definitely gets more detail in there. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
got all kinds of video stuff. It's pretty insane, man.
That's their top of the line camera, isn't it?
No,
Oh, really?
That's like
no.
1/3 of the way up.
Oh,
I don't know
really?
what their top of the line is like $6,000 for the body. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
No,
It's
no,
like
it's not.
it's like at the high end for the amateur / beginning pro type camera.
Right. It's the top of the line prosumer camera. It's the top of the line crop sensor camera.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
So,
my free camera from 1979.
and this is kind of my free camera, right? Because
There you go. iPhone. Yep.
it's got the, but yeah, no, that's a good description of it. It's their top of the line prosumer or crop sensor camera, however
Yeah.
you want to,
Yeah.
however you
Which
want to.
is for 98% of people out there, it's probably exactly enough. I mean, you probably don't need anything more than that, really, at the end of the day.
This thing takes awesome pictures. I mean, she's got a Nikon 10 megapixel, and I think this takes just as good a pictures as her Nikon does.
Probably pretty close, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably. I mean, I could point out the reasons why it's not, but it is good enough. I mean.
Oh yeah, hers has a whole lot more settings, for the faster shutter speed and all that kind of stuff. But as far as this taking portrait pictures of landscape and all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I really can't tell a whole lot of difference.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the camera phones especially. I could imagine the quality of the pictures in the new iPhone. It's got to be insane. It's got image stabilization in there. Oh,
What's the megapixel of it? Do you know?
I think it's still around 8.
Yeah.
The HTC is blowing everybody away on phone cameras, man. It's like 41 megapixel camera on that phone.
Yeah, but every megapixel isn't created equal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably so.
But they the 5D Mark III is the camera that I would love to have if I could afford it. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah. $2,800 or something for the body. Yeah.
that's so the 7D will have to do. Plus,
Yeah.
I've already bought crop censored lenses, so
Oh yeah. Yeah. You can still use the same lenses. You're just getting an upgraded body, and you
Yeah.
know it's going to be like if you go from what you're shooting now, the 40D, to the new 7D. That's going to be like 5 generations difference.
oh, it's
5 or
nuts.
6. I mean, so you get a huge difference.
Yeah, because
And,
my camera was initially released in '07, I think.
Yeah, so there you go, 7 years.
Major upgrade.
Yeah.
That's
So
like
it's-
millennia for regular world.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. But you know, the 40D is still a fantastic camera.
Mhm.
It's like going from Windows XP to Windows 8 or something.
Yeah. That's like going from DOS to Windows 8.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, but
You know-
DOS works really well if you know what you're doing with
I
it.
think they're showing the top that you can go before you kind of have to do a few tricks to bump up the ISO. The top ISO is 16. I think it's 16,400.
Okay.
Oh my
Yours
God.
is 800, basically, right?
Mine's basically 800. Yeah, it goes
Yeah.
to 1600, but oh dear God, the noise at 1600 is
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
So they're showing the image detail at 16,400. It is insane, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, at 16,400, God, it just the image detail that they're getting from these pictures is just incredible, and I need that.
That's
low
been the
light.
biggest thing that's changed in the last few years. Is they've taken the same sensors, but they've improved the high ISO capability. So the
Yeah.
noise is just so much less
Yeah,
for equivalent. Yeah,
they're damn near shooting in the dark. I mean, it's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is
And
crazy.
it's that right. You can blow those pictures up to poster size, and they're going to be perfectly clear.
Yeah. Yeah, tons of detail. So when you're shooting at, ISO 100, for Christ's sake, the sharpness is just
Yeah.
it's just incredible. And that's, it's funny, Greg, because there's so much detail in digital photography now that you have to take a lot of it out to mimic film.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
It's like there's so much sharpness. I mean, just everything is just super. And then the lenses they're coming out with. They announced a couple more lenses. A new, I think it was a new 400. I think it's an f4 400
Oh,
DO. I think it's 6,000.
I'll take 2.
I know.
Load 'em up. Yeah.
You have to go.
Yeah, one to go. One for now, one for later. Just buy 'em.
Exactly. Yeah. Just wrap those up, can you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very carefully, please.
Put a bow on them. I'll be good.
An exciting new week in tech as far as I'm concerned, phones and cameras.
it's
It was
just-
just an exciting week.
So much money, so little time. I mean, there's just no way.
Literally.
Did Barrick ever say anything? I noticed he popped in about 10 times and
No.
left.
He might have been having problems. Well, it's time to get out of here, guys. I know
Yeah.
it's Chicken Wing Tuesday.
It
We'll
is,
get
man.
to
I can
that.
smell them. They're cooking.
And hey, but thanks, Greg, for jumping in, man.
Yeah. Good to
Not a
see
problem. I
Well,
want to jump in. I hadn't talked to you guys in quite a while, so I
Yeah.
want to make sure that I'm still on the planet. And
Yeah.
see you guys again.
You
Talk to
still
you.
got your card. You still got your membership card. You can pop in whenever.
Cool.
Yeah, I gotta get my aqua suit on because it's gonna be raining here. So I don't know how bad the flooding's gonna get.
Have fun. Bring your flippers.
Yeah, getting ready to say the same thing. Don't forget your flippers.
Yeah.
Or should I say, as Mom would say, don't forget your rubbers.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Well, that's a different story.
Okay, guys, we'll see you, man. Peace
See you,
out.
man.
Later, guys.
See you
And
guys.
thanks for jumping in, John. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah. See you later, John. Take care.
See you, John.